Hey guys, so I wanted to pop on here. I'm Hotep, the goddess astrologer and life coach, and I want to talk to you about life expectancy, about age, and the social construct of age. So we have telomeres, and it's at the end of our genes, and that denotes what our actual lifespan is. And that's scientifically, that's not spiritually. So we have to understand that science is always reductive and proves spirituality 15, 20 years later. And so we want to be aware of that, but that's the science right now. So our life expectancy is actually 140 years of age. And I don't say 140 years old. Notice, like, it's just like Spanish, cuántos años, how many years do you have? So I don't talk about age. I don't tell people my age. I don't talk about age because there's such a co-signing of a narrative in the overculture and the greater society and the mass population of age being 40 means this, 60 means this, that there's middle age, which is not true actually. So if 140 years is our actual life expectancy, which people live to all the time. Mario Martinez's work is a great body of work to study, to keep putting the narrative that you want to believe into your brain, because you have to realize that what we're around is what we soak up and what goes into our subconscious, and it either reinforces our subconscious programming that we already have, which is below our awareness, hence that it's subconscious. We don't know the programming that's in there. We know the effects of it, like the wind. We don't see the wind, but we see the effects of the wind. But we don't know what is in our subconscious. And so we have all these programs from the first 7 years of our life, from past lives, from living in this world and being surrounded by other people's beliefs constantly going into our subconscious and programming us. And so age is actually a program. People live over 100 all the time. There's all these blue zones across the country that have been studied by people like Mario Martinez and other people, and the actual life expectancy is 140 years. That means that 46 years old is actually is the end of the first third of your life, and so 47 to 94 is the second third of your life, and 95 to 140 is the last third. And you get to choose. You get to program into your subconscious consciously what you want to believe about going through the years of this human incarnation. I don't ever talk about age. I don't talk to you about my age. It's not that I have a problem with it. It's that I don't want to participate in perpetuating age and that social construct. That's not truth. Our body responds to our beliefs. We have no choice but to act out our beliefs. And we have our conscious mind. That's why meditation is so important. It brings us into this now moment, this present moment. But then we have all of our subconscious mind, which is mostly what we're living our life on. And we don't know what's in it because it's subconscious, because it's below our awareness. And so that's what we do in Light Goddess, and with the astrological coaching I do, and with working with you and your chart, is to kind of understand what are the beliefs that you want to change and alter so you can live the life that you want to live, and not be living from subconscious patterns that are making you behave in ways you don't want to behave, bringing emotions and triggers up and shadow up, bringing thoughts that aren't really you and how you really want to be thinking. Remember, we're not our thoughts. Our thoughts are a part of the psyche, just like our emotions and our physicality. You are not your thoughts. So when you're judging yourself, realize you're identified with your thoughts, and to separate yourself, become the watcher, and realize that that's not you, your soul, and the thoughts are just a part of this this psyche that is a vehicle for our soul in this incarnation. And so age, you get to get rid of middle age, get rid of these concepts and these ideas. Stop talking about your age. Stop talking about being old. Stop talking about having aches and pains. You get to do anything you want. I'm going to be doing handstands at 102 if I still want to be doing that. I most likely will. I'm going to be jumping out of planes, doing whatever I want to do. Like, it's just, we don't have to buy into this. Of course you get aches and pains. That's just normal. Get body work, all the alternative therapies. There's so much out there that heals the body. We have all of this healing on the planet, and it's just a spell and a falsehood that we don't. So consider that. Bring in this new idea and start running the program and the narrative that you get to have the lifespan that you want. You get to have the vibrant health that you want, and do anything at any age, at any amount of years that you've lived on this planet. And that 47 is actually the start of the second third of life. So there's no such thing as midlife. That's a falsehood. I don't perpetuate that on the second Saturn return or anything in my astrology. And we really have to work together to put these other narratives in place and to have more of it out there in the world, speaking and being heard, and being that we participate in. So I'm sending you so much love. The podcast has the sun sign horoscopes. The Light Goddess podcast has the sun sign horoscopes every Monday. I'm going to be back this Tuesday, so it's the 9th or the 10th and of January for 6 days a week. The podcast is always 6 days a week. I took a few weeks off, and the sun sign horoscopes are every Monday. The Sacred Vibe Saturdays every Saturday, where I go deep into a goddess and her mythology and how she helps us and her archetype and all of this work that's so beautiful to connect with ourselves as women and who we connect with to these archetypes, so we can really have ways to understand ourselves as women. Realize that working with your chart is a way to know yourself, so that then you can be who you really want to embody in this world. All right, I'm sending you so much love, and I'll talk to you soon.